How's
good.
your off-season been and kind of reflecting back on your rookie season?
Off season was good. Got some time to rest. Spent some time around family. Did a little traveling. Rookie year, learned a lot, gained a lot of experience. So proud of the way I performed. For sure.
And then you've worked this offseason with Willie Anderson. Can you talk about the work he's done with you, what he's taught you? Do you feel more comfortable? Have you found a stance that you feel more comfortable with?
Yeah, working with Willie was cool. Just getting a lot of his knowledge. He was a Pro Bowl player. We were just playing around with my stance, like seeing what's comfortable, seeing what's not comfortable. A stance that I can be functional out of and explode out of and stuff like that.
How much do you think that, and I know you're not going to make excuses, but your knee injury probably lingered some last year. How much of that was a factor in finding that comfort level?
It wasn't a factor. I mean, a lot of guys, get dinged up, get banged up. I wasn't the only one out there dealing with stuff.
How did you get hooked up with Willie Anderson?
It's on Instagram, through Instagram and stuff like that. We've been connected and stuff like that. We knew who each other, we knew of each other prior to us working and stuff, but really just social media. Yeah.
Getting comfortable with him, I guess. How did you work on your stance? How did it change a little bit?
Yeah, like I said, just seeing like whether I'm widening out my base or narrowing it, or just seeing what's comfortable. You got to be able to be functional in your stance and be able to move efficiently out of your stance. So that's what we were trying to find, just finding a base that I'm quick out of, that's comfortable for me, and a stance that I can, get in and repeat rep after rep after rep.
So is that something you are trying out or something that you are now doing?
It's something that it's a continuation. Just going to continue to get work, just to continue to work and get better, and just in every facet of the game. Regardless of whether it's my stance, my hands, my pad level, or whatever.
Is that something you were eager to do? Like, hey, I want to get better. Let's see what I can tweak. Or when you've had success doing stuff technically one way, some guys might be resistant, I guess, to making any changes. Like, look, I've gotten this far doing it this way, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to change. In this league, you got to be able to adapt. I've done a lot of things that worked for me in the past. I've done things that haven't worked so well. So this is just another one of those things, me trying something new, just seeing how I could get better in any way.
What about the speed of the game, Evan? That's usually a big challenge for a young guy when they get to the NFL. How did that slow down for you? What did you do to help that slow down?
When it comes to that, it's really just reps. It all boils down to reps. Just the more I went out there and played, the more and more comfortable and confident that I got.
Kayvon was out here before and he made a point. He said, this year versus last year, this year you actually know and feel what it's like to play in the NFL, how strong guys are, how fast they are. Did you pick up same thing once the season ended and come out here now knowing, now I felt it, I can come out here and tinker with what I got?
Right, like nothing's a surprise now. Like I know what to expect. Like I know what an NFL level game is, and just doing what I can to go out there and perform and play well. So it's definitely good that I got the experience that I did last year carrying over into this season. Sure.
Back to the stance, did you not feel comfortable in the stance you're in last year? It feels like a big thing to kind of adjust. I'm just curious how you come about doing that.
I mean, yeah, I felt comfortable. But with anything, you want to refine it to the point where, you can get better results out of it. So it wasn't the fact that I was uncomfortable. I was just analyzing my game, and I was like, okay, well, maybe if I tweak this point in my stance, maybe I'll be able to get into my pass set quicker, or maybe I'll be more balanced whenever I take my pass set. So really, it's just a refining type of thing.
But you were also making a transition from the left side. You played the left side in your final year of college and then switched to the right side. So there had to be an adjustment there, I think, no?
Yeah, going from a left-handed stance to a right-handed stance. Thankfully, I've done it before. Like I played 3 different positions at Alabama, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that big of a deal. The main thing is I feel like it's your hip alignments and stuff like that. Just making sure that my hips, get back adjusted to the right side. That's the biggest thing that I dealt with.
Three more.
Forgive me. How much were you working with Willie Anderson? Was it like a week-long thing? Was it like months, all off season? How much time did you guys spend together?
He came up here and we worked for a few days, watched film, got on the field, worked some different technique things, and we have dialogue, we keep in contact, we keep in touch with each other, just talk ball, you know what I'm saying? Not everything has to be physical,
So it was up here?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you stay up here? Other than spending time with family, you were up here all off season, or where did you train?
I was here, I was there, just spending time with my family, having a little bit of fun, and I was working.
I know the contact's been limited, but what has it been like kind of testing out some of this stuff against guys like Kayvon, who you came in with last year, who's obviously been really good? Like, how's that sharpening process going for you?
Yeah, it's always fun when you get to go up against like another body. Like it's easy for me to go out there and take pass sets against air, but you know, even though it's walk-through speed, you kind of get to, you know, go through the feel of how you feeling, like just my balance, my base, like my hands and my feet, how everything's matching and stuff like that. So it was cool, you know, even though that his walk-through pace, you know, at this point, really iron ain't sharpening too much when you're walking through, but it's still good to just go through the motion, you know, get the muscle memory and the reps.
And
Last one.
you said you were proud of your rookie season, but there was still some adversity. I mean, what are you proud of? The way that you handled it?
Yeah, and I'm sure adversity is a part of everything, and just I battled with some things, whether it be injuries, having to miss time and stuff like that, playing through like bad games and things like that. I just like the way that I was able to be resilient, you know, through it all. Finished the year strong, didn't complain or anything. Just went out there every Sunday, you know, and gave it everything that I had. So I was really proud of that.